Hello everyone, it's Cash here, back with another video. Today, this is the second episode of the beginner scripting series. So in this one, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use properties, how to use functions, and how to use events. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to create a script in Workspace by pressing the plus and then going to script. And I'm just going to zoom in real quick. And in the last tutorial, and I taught you guys how to use print and variables, so this one's going to be a lot easier if you watch that one. So let's jump right in. So the first thing is properties. So to get to properties, you go to view and then you press the properties tab, and if you don't already have it, then that's how you get to it, but you should see it wherever you put it. And you can also drag it and move it around, and then you can also drag output. So if you don't have output, you can go to view and then press output too. And then these things on the left here are called properties. So properties are like variables that are held in objects in the game. So if I create a part right now, we can look at the properties. Let me just increase my FOV real quick. So we can look at the properties of this part right here, and one of them is the size, and you can change this to like 8, 10, 5, and then we can move it like that, and now the part is scaled. And we have a bunch of tools up here like scale and rotate and all these, and these change these properties for us. As you can see, they're changing them right there. So what if we want to change this property, these properties with a script? So let's do it. We're going to change the size from 111 to 888. So let's do it. So first of all, I want to show you guys how to like use the hierarchy with scripts. So the parent of the script would be the workspace, because the script is under workspace. Now if you put it under script service, server script service, now the parent of the script would be server script service. So we're going to put it under the part, and the parent of the script would be the part. So if we define the part as script.parent like this, this would mean the part is the script's parent right here. And if this happens to be the part, then perfect. Okay, and then we're going to change the size. So we're going to change the size to 888. Now to do this, you can't just do 888 like that. You have to do it like this, vector3.new. So vector3 is a value, and we're going to get into object-oriented programming. I'm going to teach you guys what that is, but this is actually a table, but I don't want to confuse you guys, so just know to get vector 3s are just like position, size, all of that, okay? And what we're going to do is change this to 888. So as you can see right here, the part is one sted, and now it's 888 when you run the game. Okay, now what if we want this to run after, let's say, 3 seconds? Well, you can do wait 3, or you can do task.wait3. That's another way to do it. I recommend using task.wait3 because I'm actually going to show you guys right now. If we print this, it will return how long it actually takes. So we'll do that real quick. And there we go. It says 3.0082. And then if we do print wait 3, as you can see, this one actually went a little bit shorter, and then it has like 2 different results, but use whatever one you want. Just know that this yields. So basically, you can read the descriptions of this and stuff. So it waits 3 seconds, and then like it stops the script for 3 seconds at this line, and then continues afterwards, right here. Alright, so what if we want to change the color of the part? Well, we have to go to part, look for any color property. So we have the regular color, we have brick color. So we're going to change the color property. So what we do is we do part dot, and then we do color, and then color is equal to, and then we have to get the exact, get a property for this. So, or not a property, a value for this. So not all values will work for the same thing. You can't just do like 50, 50, 50. Usually when you see like things like this, where it's like separated by commas, there is usually a specific value that you have to use for that. So what we're going to use is color 3. So what color 3 is it's a color value with 3 values. So there's a couple different ones that you can use. So dot new, and this is like the max is 1 and the minimum 0. So it'd be like that, and you'd get green. And I don't really like this one too much because it's just hard to use. Like, you can't just like do everything. I don't like it. But if you do color dot from RGB, you can enter this exact value like this and change it, and then copy this and paste it in right here. And then you can see right here it shows orange. So now if we actually press Ctrl Z and revert that back to medium tone gray, and we wait a sec, it waits 3 seconds and it turns orange. Awesome. So now you guys understand the properties a little bit. So now let's get into functions. So now that you know properties, you can basically make a game already, but it's gonna be a little hard. You can make like some simple games, but we're gonna get into something better. So what about events? What if when you touch this part you want it to turn orange? So we're not actually gonna do, we're gonna do events. So we're gonna define the part again to script.parent, and we're gonna do part.touched. If you do .touched, that's also a thing. So you'll see that these have like a lightning bolt symbol, right? That actually means it's a Roblox script signal. And what this is you can run something whenever this event is fired. So you can, so you do it you do a regular colon, and then you do connect, and then you can connect a function. Okay? And then you don't do it like this, you actually do it like this, and then do that. Alright, so you have to add parentheses in this. Okay? And functions are just lines of code that you can execute. So I'm going to teach you functions first. So we're going to do function touch. Okay? And then we can call this function like this. And then whenever we touch it, or whenever this function is fired, we can set the color to orange. So if we run this, it's just going to automatically turn to orange because it's not binded to an event. As you can see, we're just firing it right here. And we can also print to see where we're firing it from. So if we print right here, part touched, you'll see right here it says part touched script 4, and that's where it is. So you can see that this function is running. Okay, so now let's make it so when we touch the part, it actually makes it orange. So what we can do is connect this function to an event. So we can do part.touched connect touch. Okay, and now if we play the game and we just press play, we spawn in, as you see we go over the part, and when we touch it, it turns orange. Awesome. So that means it's working. And what if we want some other events? So let's create a function called transparent or make invisible. Okay, and then function make visible. Alright, so then what we're gonna do is in make invisible, part.transparency will be 1, and then in make visible, part.transparency equals 0. So we'll make invisible, and then we'll wait 3 seconds and make invisible. Okay, we'll run it right now. And it's invisible, you can't see it. And then after 3 seconds, I think we called the same function. Oh yeah, make visible. There we go. Okay. So now, boom, it works, and that's how you know. Alright, so that's it for this episode, guys, of the series. This is just to teach you guys the basic functions, events, and other stuff. What if you want to do it when the part is touched, or a touch ended, or you can do dot and just look at all these. You can do like, you can look at the properties now. You can change them. You can change the name of the property to like part 1. So instead of just part, it'd be part 1, as you can see. And it's pretty sick. So guys, now you guys know how to make your own property changer. You know how to adjust properties, and we're going to get a little bit more advanced in the next one. And now you also know functions, so you, instead of just writing code like this and you have to rewrite it like parent equals game dot replicate storage, and then part dot parent equals game dot workspace, part dot parent equals game dot replicate storage. So instead of having to write this line of code a bunch of times, you could just do a function change parent, or just parent, and then do this. And then you could do parent. That way you don't have to keep writing the same amount of code. And then this would actually work the exact same. And it'll eventually go back into workspace. But this issue right here, you have to wait a second. But anyways, that's it, guys, for this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.